One of the biggest lies in our history: the world is flat. Now, this was a lie told with a good intention to keep the community of the place together. Quite similarly, our parents tell us lies, a lot of them, to make us happy or with the intention of shielding us from the harsh reality of the world. Now get this, the children who were lied to and spoil a lot growing up are soft. They won't even have the patience to listen to this introduction because they don't have the stomach to digest the truth. See what I did there? So if you are a softie, click away, you are a gone case. Others who really want to improve themselves and would like to help our kids be prepared for the future, listen up. Now we know Santa Claus, Tooth Fairies, Easter Bunny, they aren't real, but these lies are harmless. The problem is when we tell lies that change the character and influence the life choices that the child makes and continues making when he or she grows up to become an adult. The thing is, in today's world where we give 8th place trophies, we have taken it to the next level. The fact is, our parents want us to be successful, happy and content, but the focus is always the present. And we, being in the generation of TikTok and Netflix, we understand very well what is striving to be happy in the present. But our future is at stake here. Real success and happiness comes from knowing the real world in its entirety with the good, the bad and the ugly. One truth is that one day or the other, we all will have to face the reality. The ones who survive are the ones who are prepared, who weren't raised, shielded behind their 8th place trophies, but the ones who weren't shown the world through rose-tinted glasses. Here are 3 truths that we need to tell kids so that they have a chance of becoming strong adults. I'm saving the harshest and the most important one for the last. Additionally, in the end, I'm going to tell you the awesomest story which will bring everything into perspective. And I'm so confident in that story that I challenge you, if you didn't like it, write a nasty comment and I won't delete it. Promise. Number 1. Life isn't fair. Remember asking to the sky, why is this happening to me? I was always good. I always did the right thing. Why? Why me? Just because you're good doesn't mean you'll get good in return. And if it sounds discouraging to you, it means there is some part of you that still wants life to be fair. That's just not the way of the world. It doesn't mean don't do any good. It only means you should not expect anything in return. Telling this to children will help them to move on quickly every time shit happens to them. And we know that it will happen irrespective of how good they are. Just like Forrest Gump says, it happens. Shit happens. Number 2, it's not about you. You are not the center of the world. Parents constantly make us feel like we are special and we feel like we can do whatever we want because the world revolves around us. And that makes us selfish because in this idea where you are the special one, you feel like you deserve some things more than everyone else. And then one day this idea comes crashing down that no one owes you anything, there are no castles and 5-star hotels waiting for you. You realize that you'll have to put in a lot of effort even to put bread on the table by yourself. And to make matters worse, in today's world of high-speed internet, social media, Pornhub, we're losing touch with who we are even more. Guys, life should be about giving others instead of being selfish. There are a lot of unfortunate people in the world and we need to know that they are just like us. They are special too. Winston Churchill said, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Number 3, you can't become anyone you want to be in life. Most people will never succeed and never become what they want to. I know this sounds harsh and disheartening, but the reason that it sounds harsh is because you know it's true. And I also know that this video is becoming much darker than I thought it would have been. But the thing is, if the kids of today are ready for some darkness, then they will sail through it and be better than we are. Coming back to the point, every child deserves to dream of becoming an astronaut, a basketball player, a football player, a ballerina, a doctor, an architect, etc. But sooner or later, we need to tell them that if you're 5'4", then becoming a basketball player won't be the easiest thing. And even if you're 7 feet tall, it doesn't mean that you will be able to become a basketball player. Instead, what we tell a child is that yes, you can become Michael Jordan. Yeah, of course, everyone can become Michael Jordan. What we need to tell them is that there are thousands of people who are taller than you, faster than you and better than you. And only if you try your level best, you might be able to have a shot. It's very simple, dude. We are in a race and quite simply, not everyone can be the first at the finish line. Guys, the thing is, I'm sick of seeing so many of my students with their hearts broken once they step out into the real world. Like those amazing, laughing, smiling eyes now have pain behind them. And it's not an exaggeration. If only it was. We need to be straight with them. Life is not Santa Claus and all. And I appeal to all the parents, please stop trying to save your children from every possible pain. By doing this, you're just raising them soft. And there is no place for those training wheels in the game of life. Let them just step out into the light. Oomph. As I promised, let me finish with a story that I found exceptionally enlightening. A tiny rat is living with his mother and siblings in a pipe somewhere in the Sahara. And it's crazy hot out there, and there are all kinds of dangerous animals that await. It's not the safest place to go out there. For some miracle, their mother was able to source enough food for them. So life wasn't so bad for the tiny rat siblings after all. But one of them grew up and started having weird dreams. He wanted to go out and see for himself what was out there. Life in the Sahara, it moves fast. And these rats, they don't live long. So the time was passing by quickly. The rat got out. And soon enough, he was faced with praying eagles and its arch nemesis, the scorpion, all of whom tried killing him because he was food out there. He had only heard some stories from his mother, but now he was trying to defend himself by hiding, fighting, and outsmarting his adversaries. In the end, with a little bit of luck and with a lot of experience on his back, he started his journey back home. On a full moon night, he came to the mouth of the pipe his family lived in, and he thought of the safe life he could have. But he had now seen what was out there, the dangers, but also adventures. And after contemplating a while, he turned away and walked into the full moonlit desert to live out the adventures that awaited. So let us allow these kids to take the shot at their destiny. If they fail, that's life. But if we raise them crippled, they won't be able to survive. And after all that effort that we had put to keep them safe and happy will go all in vain. It's time for us to get out of the cave together and make this world a better place. For some miracle, if you're still here, I just want to tell you thank you so much for watching till the end. Through these videos, I'm trying to spread some knowledge and some positivity, and I would like to get some in return. So before going, please like this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and also clicking on the bell icon. And feel free to leave a comment, even negative ones. This way at least I'd be able to improve myself. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you the next time.